From Dusk to Dawn is an arts and culture publication which was set up in 2008, and originally we set it up because we identified a need for some way of telling people what's going on in the city.
There was lots of people around at the time saying there was nothing going on in the city. Myself and Dan worked in promotions and we knew there was lots going on, and that's from film to theatre to performance.
There was always this word that no one knew what was going on in Leicester where we originally set it up. We've now branched out within the same concept, the same model in Derby.
It provides a platform then for volunteers to get involved who can use the magazine almost as a giant business card, network with organisations and get exposure from it.
The magazine was really just a vehicle really to tell everyone exactly what was going on in the city and really celebrate the arts of the city.
The Open Brief is a great opportunity for students to get experience. We get fantastic content which we train people up to produce. But we're using their creativity, using their ideas, we work as a team, and that's also another benefit, is allowing people to gain that commercial experience of working in a business environment, gaining commercial experience, working with other people, but then also businesses that work with us really benefit because it's part of the From Dusk to Dawn culture, it's part of our ethos of allowing people to get involved, talk about what's going on in Derbyshire, in the city, in their lives and what they're interested in, which also then relate to those businesses.
It's a short course lasting for 3 sessions. It's a great experience for people taking part to get experience of working on a commercial brief.
For the open brief, personally, the thing that I love the most is the fact that I got into the journalistic side of it, and the fact that I didn't just do art for it, which is, I've been doing that for quite a few years now, but the fact that I could actually write about it. And I went and researched, I spoke to a lot of people in town, met a lot of managers and just people who love music really. And they gave me a chance to write a massive story about it.
I was able to achieve like an outlet for me to show my work after doing lots of work at university and a lot of projects where it's just tutors marking and peers marking. I was able to show a wider community what I can do and get a bit of feedback. It was quite interesting.
From Dusk to Dawn is a good community of artists, designers, and I've met a lot of people. So hopefully I'm going to work with them even more now.
Being able to work for like a client, that made, that kind of pushed me a little bit more to achieve something, to a high standard.
Personally, I loved it, and it gave me a lot of experience, so I might even try to do more of it now.
We work with lots and lots of really creative writers, photographers, art workers. So we've got a magazine packed full of really, really creative work. It helps the creators because they get their work published. We help them with their portfolio, and they can then use the magazine then as a portfolio piece to hopefully then go and gain more commercial work.
I felt I was being quite proactive, and it taught me quite a lot. And overall, it's been a really great experience. I think I've made quite a lot of good friends now on the team. So hopefully we'll do some work with all of them.
A collaborative process for me is the best bit of this whole magazine because you get to bounce ideas between artists, and that is like gold in any creative industry.
I use it as a sort of outlet to meet other people and to find events that are going on that are creative or alternative or things that are different for me, and it's a good way to meet new people that are like-minded.
So per city we have 10,000 magazines which we distribute, but we think a little bit outside the box. We don't just leave them just in the usual places like bars, cafes, retail.
We like to hand our magazine straight to the reader, so we do lots of events, we do freshers fairs, we go to festivals, we go to nightclubs and gigs. And we try and get them out we try and give them to people that actually want them.
We also then use universities as a way to distribute and engage that audience. We like to do hand-to-hand delivery, making sure that people actually want the magazine, and it builds up a lot more trust, builds up more of a sense of community, more of a loyal fan base with that audience, which is working really well for us. From where we originally started in 2008, we're sort of sticking to the plan, we're hitting the sort of goals which we've set. We're now with the preparation to expand to Nottingham Birmingham in the next couple of years.
We've got a new app, iPhone application, which is coming out in November. So we're looking at new technology all the time. We eventually want to have an iPad version of the magazine, which will be available for not just the regional in the Midlands, but all over the world.
I really see online as the new area which we're having a lot of focus on. And there's a big trend moving towards tablets, and that's where we really want to sort of like push distribution.
The magazine's got a really good open door policy. It's not sort of a special club.
The best starting point is to set a profile on our website, which is FD2D.com. From there, you can get your work on there. You can actually stream it in from social media such as Flickr, YouTube. From there, we can get a real good feel of what kind of work you do and exactly where we can use your work. From there, we'll meet up, we'll talk about what you want to do and try and get you involved in a feature, an online feature, and go from there.
We really encourage people to make sure that they come with some good ideas, that they are proactive, and as long as they've got those two sort of like factors covered, then we'll try and help them as much as we can.
It's a place where I learned a lot about the industry. To be honest, I've been in university for a couple of years, but hasn't taught me as much about the professional side of it, about the business side of it, as much as it did working on this project.
It allows me to meet new people, new artists, not just artists, in general writers, musicians, and people from different backgrounds, like different careers, a lot of stuff. And it's just fun and exciting, really.
I got friends to hold my hand, I got family to understand, got my house to keep me warm, plenty of girls that I can charm. I got time to do what I please,